This is our real review of a birth class. Should you do it or can you do without it?
So baby, what am I making you do today?
You don't want to know, guys. I'm sure you can see it in the title. Yep, birth class. We're doing what? Childbirth lessons or
Birthing
whatnot?
classes.
Birthing
Yes.
classes. Is that a word? Birthing?
Birthing, yes.
Birthing?
Birthing.
Birthing.
The action of giving birth is birthing.
Birding.
Anyways.
Alright, well,
We're
y'all
going to
pray
that
for me
today.
because this is not for me. I'm West Indian. We don't do these kind of things. And my mom's technically laughing at us right now. Not only are we going to a birth class that is like 7 hours. 7!
Just
like
today.
a full shift, 7 hours.
It's actually
and you gotta
2 days.
go back again tomorrow.
Yeah, today's 7 hours, tomorrow's 4.
Yeah, we're paying for it.
We're going to school on the weekend.
It's very simple. All I gotta do is not look down, stay by your shoulders, tell you, hey, yo, baby,
You're
you can
saying
do it.
labor is very simple.
I mean, easy peasy. 1, 2, 1, 2. Push. 1, 2,
1,
3.
2, 1,
Push. And then,
So clearly we need to go to birthing classes. Because he thinks it's easy.
Did our parents go to birthing class?
No, but they didn't have the
right
resources
then.
that we have now.
Exactly, they don't. Like YouTube and Google. We could have used that. Could
Yeah,
we
because
not?
what I want to hear while I'm giving labor is you watching YouTube videos.
Beforehand.
I will kill you.
Beforehand. Yo, what do I do when she making a woo-saw noise? Alright then, YouTube tell me what to do. That's it. I don't understand. I don't understand. The only good thing about this is that it's 5 minutes from our house. Literally. That's it. That's the only good part.
Not all the
But,
potential knowledge you could learn. That's not a good thing. That's not beneficial at all.
I think Google hasn't failed me yet, realistically. But we'll see.
Well, we're doing it.
Well, we already paid for it. I'm not going to lose
Maybe
my
we'll
money.
make some other parent friends here in Cambridge.
Who cares about other pregnant people and talking about blood all day?
It's not about blood.
And vagina. All I'm going to hear is vagina, blood, baby, push 1, 2.
Simple. It's very simple, according to him.
I'll tell you how it goes. We just got here. Wish me luck. I'm going to need it. Mommy, stop making fun of me. I'm already here. We've already decided we're doing it.
Wish me
Jasmine
luck.
decided.
I decided.
I did
and
not
paid.
want to do this.
We'll see how it goes.
So yeah. Again, wish me luck. Don't make fun of me. Alright?
At least you're doing it.
I don't have a choice.
Class 1 done. What did you learn today in school, sir?
What'd you learn?
Okay, first of all, Richard was falling asleep the whole class. Literally. Embarrassing.
That was alright.
Does it make you more scared?
No, it doesn't. It's make me more scared.
Are you scared at all?
No, big man thing. Man's never scared.
What do you think about the birthing video?
The birthing video. I've never liked those. I don't watch them kind of things. I don't want to see nobody pregnancy. I don't want to see yours as much as somebody else.
Strangers.
The worst part about this is that we're watching a birthing video with a whole bunch of strangers. I don't want to see that.
We're all about to go through the same thing. So I guess
so
it's
what?
like
We all have sexual intercourse. I don't want to watch porn videos with strangers.
But it's not sexual, it's birth.
Oh my God.
Richard,
That's
we're all sitting there. There's like 8 couples.
too much. Yeah.
Like 8 couples, and then in the birthing video, she gives birth, and you see like the baby come out, and Richard starts giggling. And I'm like, no one is laughing.
Okay.
And he's just there like.
The thing is, I'm honest to know that most people there felt uncomfortable, but maybe for me feeling uncomfortable, I decided to laugh or giggle. I like to laugh. And clearly, I'm like, I don't really want to see this now. And she did say, if you don't want to see this kind of thing, just get up. I'm not going to get up.
At least it wasn't so like up close. It wasn't that bad.
Yeah, fair enough. It's not the worst that I've seen, but
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of them kind of things. However, the class altogether, what did you think? It was alright. I learned a few things, a few techniques, and what to do while you're giving birth. Like, I suppose that is the point of why we're there.
I just like that she shows you like at each course that you could possibly end up going through, like, because I mean we all ideally want to have like no emergencies happen, but
Right.
realistically, you know. So I like just knowing like what the possible options might be.
She was very
Potentially.
detailed. She explained a lot of things. Yeah, she gives you every scenario's alternatives. It's good to know.
Yeah.
I suppose the main thing at the end of it is, can you do without it? Could you have done without the birth class?
I could have
All right.
probably.
I think I could have too, but I mean, knowledge is good. There's quite a few terminology that was used that I've never heard before. But that was the whole point of going.
Mhm. And she explains everything. I find
Yeah,
so
yeah,
well.
she explained anything. She was good all together.
Yeah. Well, you know how day 2 goes tomorrow. But today wasn't so bad.
Fair enough. That's it. It feels good. I can see myself using
You look so cute.
It's a doll.
Yeah, but you're wearing a baby carrier. Hello. We graduated birth school today.
Yes. Yes.
Officially. Well, official graduation will be once we give birth.
We getting a certificate for this?
In your heart.
As you could see yesterday, we did a video talking about it, and we were talking about
first
what you
day,
can
yeah.
do without it or not. And we were saying, you know, basically, we felt like you could do without it.
I felt like I could do without it because I've been around babies.
Fair
I mean,
enough.
like, my mom had my sister when I was 15, so I basically was there for every step of diaper changing and bathing and feeding, so I knew everything already, pretty much.
Well,
So for that sense, I felt like I didn't need it. But for someone who has no idea, it would probably be beneficial, like if you're completely clueless.
but all right, before we go into too much of all that, let's talk about how the second day went. We started off where she started to really get into details about like the C-section and
Yeah, and like if something goes wrong in labor. So like what happens if you don't end up with a vaginal birth? So C-section and then recovery from that.
yeah,
And what it looks like.
we
pretty much.
definitely learned. I found a lot more on the second day, whereas the second day it was only a 4-hour class. Today was a 4-hour class, while you know the first day was actually
Yesterday was
7. So
But
I felt like we
yesterday-
learned so much more today.
Yeah, and yesterday I feel like it was a lot of like preparing in pregnancy, which is
Yeah.
kind of what we've already lived through.
Yeah.
So you don't feel like you're learning so much because you've done it already, maybe. And then today was like what to expect going forward from now, from where we are.
But it's definitely very informative. It's very informative. to the point that, she does mention things obviously you'd think about, things that are very like commonsensical kind of thing. But
then I guess there's people in the world that are dumb and do stupid things and
yeah,
hurt their babies.
Fair enough. But
you have to say the common sense.
It's definitely worth going. I will start by saying it wasn't expensive. I don't think it was expensive. For 2 days, 11 hours of actually learning information.
From someone she's very, very educated. Like, she works for World Health Organization and Health Canada, and she's a midwife, and she writes policy on child care and childbirth and all this stuff. So
for all those expertise, it was 180 Canadian dollars plus tax.
Yeah, for both.
It's like $200. Yeah. That's not bad. So at first I was making fun of him. I'm like, yo, why are we going to a class? Like, our parents didn't do that. You can see that I said that in the first video. I learned a lot today. Today was a lot more practical and hands-on too. So, I got to I think this was my actually first time ever practicing of changing a diaper. Like, I thought it was going to be way more difficult. I'm a professional diaper changer at this point. You know what I mean?
That's good. We'll see when the baby's covered in poo though. How much different. But
baby carriers and swaddles and all that. You're more hands-on. And right now I can wrap your baby up and set them up neat.
Baby burritos.
Baby burritos, as you call them,
I think
definitely. I think I'm gonna contradict myself a little bit and say that it is a bit worth going. It is worth going.
And they do have obviously less expensive options and classes that aren't so in depth, but I wanted one that really covered everything. Like, I want to know from A to Z everything that could happen in between. That's just how I am. So I wanted a really detailed class.
That's fair. We're not going into every single thing that we learned or every single thing that we did.
Yeah, it was a lot of information.
But it was a lot, and she was always open to questions. Everybody, she always asked for your input. She never forced you to do anything you didn't want to do. It was an overall good class. I'm going to shout them out now. For real, Tummies to Toes.ca. Rebecca, you're awesome. She well deserves it.
Put a link.
So definitely put in the link in the description for all our Canadian fans, family, if you want to call them fans. But for real, 3 fingers up.
I thought I was going to have to hear about it for the rest of my life, that I made it with a birth class. But I guess it was a good choice.
Yeah, no.
I got a lot of she gives you a baggie with a bunch of things. Like, I can have diaper rash cream in every single purse that I own. A lot of affirmations
too. A lot of support groups.
So much stuff she gives you. So it's a lot. That's not a lot of information. And then whatever notes you want to take yourself.
Yeah, and for the Canadians who are interested, there's coffee there. I know y'all love coffee, and hot chocolate and all them other things to munch on. She provides that, and you do get a lot of breaks in between, so you're not sitting all day. I recommend it after all that, and that's coming from me, which is a big deal.
Makes me glad to hear.
So yeah, we just had to make a video about that. We hope you liked it, and if you stayed to the end, as always, we appreciate y'all. Even if you didn't, thanks for subscribing.
As long as you watched at least 30 seconds.
Don't forget, make sure you like the video. Comment, share, subscribe if you haven't. And we'll see y'all on the next one.
With a baby or without a baby?
Who knows? Depends when the next video drop.
We'll see.